Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe for more stories like this, quiet, healing, and unforgettable. Life in Walnut Grove had always demanded grit and patience, but on this particular day, an uneasy stillness settled over the land. A tension that felt different from any hardship the Ingalls family had faced before. The sun's warmth retreated, smothered by gathering clouds that pressed together in silent warning. The wind stilled, as if holding its breath, and the air grew dense, heavy with the promise of trouble. Charles stood at the window, his jaw set, eyes tracing the darkening horizon. He scanned the sky for answers, but found only the rolling gray above and the ache of responsibility within. Caroline moved through the small home, gathering the girls with practiced hands, Mary, Laura, and little Carrie. Her movements were swift and firm, but her eyes, usually calm and clear, shimmered with an unspoken fear. She would not give it voice, not with her daughters watching. Yet the silence between her words echoed louder than any thunder. When the storm finally broke, it came with a violence that stole the breath from the room. Wind battered the house, shrieking like a wild beast desperate for entry. Rain lashed the roof in furious sheets, drumming a relentless rhythm as the timbers groaned and shuddered, struggling to hold themselves together. Lightning tore the sky apart, flashing white against faces pale with worry. Thunder boomed so close it felt like it shook the very earth beneath their feet. Each crash was a question hurled at their fragile refuge. Will you endure, or will you fall apart? Laura clung to Carolyn's skirt. Mary pulled Carrie close, shielding her from sights and sounds too big for a child to bear. Charles, the protector, felt something he'd never known before: powerlessness. The storm outside was merciless, but the storm inside, twisting through the hearts and minds of his family, felt even more dangerous. In the darkness, with the world reduced to the roar of wind and water, Caroline reached for Charles's hand. No words were needed. Her grip, firm, steady, was a silent promise. A promise that whispered, "We'll weather this together." It was a small gesture, almost invisible in the chaos. Yet it held more comfort than any fire, any blanket ever could. That gentle squeeze spoke of a love that would not yield. A partnership that would not break, no matter how loud the storm raged. Sometimes, in life's fiercest moments, strength isn't found in grand declarations, but in the quiet reassurance of a hand that refuses to let go. When the storm finally passed and the wind died down, a deep silence settled over Walnut Grove. The house, battered but unbroken, stood in the soft light of morning. Inside, the family huddled together, exhausted, quiet. Something had shifted. No words were needed. In that stillness, Charles felt it, a truth he'd always known, but never truly understood. Strength isn't loud. It doesn't thunder or flash like lightning. True strength is quiet. It's the enduring love that holds fast through everything trying to tear it apart. It's the peace after the storm, the calm after fear, the unspoken knowing. As long as they stand together, nothing can truly break them. Have you ever survived a storm, not of weather, but of life? Who stood by your side, holding your hand through the darkest nights? Sometimes the greatest comfort comes not from words, but from the quiet presence of someone who refuses to let you face the storm alone. If this story touched your heart, share your own storm in the comments. And before you go, have you seen the first 3 stories in this Little House on the Prairie series? Each one carries a lesson of love, pain, and healing. Don't miss them. Subscribe now for more quiet, powerful stories. And send this video to someone who's been your safe place in life's storms.